Beloved soul, breathe. Just feel the air fill your lungs. I am the Angel of Serenity, and my presence beside you now is no coincidence. I have been called here by the subtle frequency of your soul, a silent echo of restless nights, of a heart that beats too fast for no apparent reason, and of a mind that tirelessly weaves the threads of worry. I see you. I see the courage you display each morning as you rise to face a world that often feels excessively loud and demanding for your sensitive spirit. The anxiety you feel is not a character flaw or a sign of spiritual weakness. On the contrary, it is a testament to your depth, your capacity to feel intensely in a world that has often forgotten tenderness. It is like a dense fog that has settled around you, distorting the colors of life and making the future seem like a threatening territory. My first purpose here is simply to validate your experience. Your struggle is real, your exhaustion is justified, and your search for peace is the noblest journey you could ever undertake. In this moment, I ask that you allow yourself to be seen by me, without masks, without the need to appear strong. Just be. I am here to hold this sacred space for you, a refuge where your vulnerability is honored and your pain is understood on a celestial level. If you feel this calling in your soul, comment, "I allow myself to be seen," to begin your healing journey. To find lasting peace, we must first understand, with compassion, the roots of our restlessness. Anxiety rarely springs from nothing. It is a messenger, often carrying dispatches from deeper parts of ourselves that have been neglected or wounded. Perhaps its roots lie in past experiences, in moments where you felt unsafe or unprotected, and your mind learned that it needed to be in a constant state of alert to survive. Perhaps it is fueled by societal pressures, by the relentless pursuit of an unattainable perfection that the world imposes. Or perhaps it is an echo of ancestral wounds, worries and fears passed down from generation to generation. I invite you now to a gentle, non-judgmental reflection. Ask your heart, where do you come from, my anxiety? What are you trying to protect me from? Do not force an answer. Simply create the space for inner wisdom to emerge. Understanding the origin is not about reliving trauma, but about shining a light into the dark basement of our psyche so we can see that the monsters we imagine are, in fact, frightened shadows in need of light. This act of compassionate self-inquiry is a fundamental step in disarming the power that anxiety has over you, transforming it from a feared enemy into a misunderstood teacher. Subscribe to this channel to join a community that seeks to understand and heal the roots of anxiety, not just the symptoms. The anxious mind is a master at kidnapping us into distant lands of catastrophic futures and regrettable pasts. Your most powerful anchor, your portal of return to the safety of the now, is your own body and your breath. This is a power you possess every second of every day. Let us ground ourselves together. Feel the points of contact between your body and the surface supporting you. Notice the weight of your hands resting in your lap. Wiggle your toes and feel the sensation within your shoes. You are here. You are in a body. You are safe. Now, let us turn to the breath, the divine rhythm of life. I invite you to take a slow 4-count breath in through your nose, feeling your belly expand. Hold it gently for 4 counts, a sacred pause of stillness. Then, exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 6, imagining you are releasing a gray smoke of tension and worry. Repeat this cycle. This is not just a relaxation technique. It is a profound spiritual practice. It is an act of declaring to your frantic mind, I am in charge. I am anchored in the peace of the present moment. Each conscious breath is a homecoming. If you practice this breath with me, share this video with someone who needs a moment of calm. Let's spread this peace. Anxiety's greatest weapon is the illusion that its fearful thoughts are your own and that they are true. It whispers insidious lies. You're going to fail. They are all judging you. Something terrible is about to happen. The key to liberation is to realize that you are not your thoughts. You are the observer of your thoughts. Imagine you are sitting peacefully on the bank of a river. The thoughts are like leaves and twigs floating by on the current. Some are beautiful, some are neutral, and some are dark and scary. Your task is not to jump into the river and wrestle with every scary twig. Your task is to simply sit on the bank and watch them float by, knowing they are not you. When a fearful thought arises, you can practice naming it. There is the thought that I am not good enough. Interesting. This simple act of naming creates a space between you and the thought. It takes you out of the story and places you in the seat of the wise observer. You are the vast, calm sky, and the thoughts are just passing clouds. This practice reclaims your power and starves anxiety of the belief it needs to survive. What is one recurring anxious thought you are willing to start observing instead of believing? Share your commitment in the comments. You have been fighting so hard for so long. You have been trying to control every variable, anticipate every danger, and single-handedly hold back the tides of uncertainty. My dear one, your spirit is exhausted from this impossible battle. I am here to offer you the divine alchemy of surrender. Surrender is not giving up, it is giving over. It is the courageous act of acknowledging that there is a power in the universe far greater and wiser than your conscious mind, and you are willing to trust it. Visualize yourself standing before a vast, beautiful ocean, representing the divine flow of life. In your arms, you are carrying heavy, jagged rocks, each one labeled with a worry. My finances, my health, my family's future. Feel their weight. Now, one by one, I invite you to gently release these rocks into the ocean. Watch them sink beneath the waves, knowing they are being received and held by an intelligence that knows how to handle them. Feel the immediate lightness in your arms and in your spirit. You are not abandoning your responsibilities. You are co-creating with the divine, allowing grace to enter the equation. Click the notification bell so you never miss a message that can help you practice this life-changing art of surrender. Your mind is a garden. For too long, the seeds of fear and worry have been planted and watered, and they have grown into a thick jungle of anxiety. Now, we will become conscious gardeners. We will gently pull the weeds of fear and deliberately plant the seeds of trust and safety. This is done through the power of sacred affirmations. An affirmation is not a lie you tell yourself. It is a statement of a higher truth you are choosing to align with. When the old thought, I am not safe, arises, you will plant a new seed by affirming, I am divinely protected and guided in every moment. When the weed of, I can't handle this appears, you will counter it with the truth. The same power that created the stars resides within me. Repeat these truths throughout your day. Write them down. Say them aloud. Feel them in your heart. At first, your mind may resist, but with consistency, you are watering these new seeds. You are literally forging new neural pathways, creating a new inner landscape where peace, trust, and serenity are the plants that flourish. Write your favorite affirmation of trust in the comments to create a garden of positive energy for our whole community. While your ultimate peace is an inside job, it is wise and loving to create external environments that support your inner state. Your nervous system is highly attuned to your surroundings. I encourage you to consciously curate sanctuaries of peace in your daily life. This can be a small, simple altar in a corner of your room with a candle, a crystal, or a picture that brings you joy. It can be a peace playlist of calming, ethereal music that you play when you feel overwhelmed. Nature is the grandest sanctuary of all. Make time to walk among trees, to sit by water, or to simply feel the grass beneath your feet. In these moments, you are allowing the harmonious frequency of Mother Earth to recalibrate your own energy field. These are not indulgences, they are essential practices for a sensitive soul in a chaotic world. By creating these havens, you are sending a powerful message to yourself. My peace is a priority. I am worthy of existing in a calm and beautiful environment. If you found this message helpful, please share it. You never know which of your friends is in desperate need of a sanctuary of peace. My beloved, I want to leave you with a profound and unwavering promise. Just as the night always, without fail, gives way to the dawn, your period of intense anxiety will also give way to a new morning of peace in your soul. This is not just a hopeful wish. It is a spiritual law. Your healing is not a question of if, but of when. Your only task is to be gentle with yourself through the remaining hours of darkness. Treat yourself with infinite compassion. On days when the anxiety is strong, do not see it as a failure. See it as a cloud passing before the sun. The sun, your true, peaceful self, is always there, even when obscured. Know that you are never, ever alone in this journey. I and a legion of angels walk beside you, holding a shield of light around you, whispering words of encouragement and ceaselessly loving you. Lean on us. Surrender your burdens to us. Trust in the coming dawn. Your serene soul is waiting to emerge fully, and I will be with you until the moment it does. If this message touched your heart, leave a comment sharing your experience.